Hey, what's up everybody, it's Chronofahx, your time-traveling kitsune, and welcome back to more Zelda Fridays with Wind Waker. How y'all doing today? I hope you're having a good day, and if not, I hope it can make it just a little bit better. Okay. I don't think there's really any announcements that I need to make right now, I guess I can say this right now. If you notice a little bit of a change with my voice, it's because I actually made some changes when it comes to my audio. Because I actually kind of made a little bit of a discovery yesterday. I found out my mixer was holding me back quite a bit, to say the least. So my mixer, as it turns out, was severely cutting the volume of my voice. Like, quality-wise, it was still fine, but it was just super quiet, and if I wanted to fix it, I would have to add a lot more gain, and that would have distorted my voice. So, because of that, I completely switched off the mixer, and instead just using the USB mode for my mic, which still works great. I can definitely see this working out pretty well until I can get myself another mixer, or I guess more interface, audio interface that has better preamps than this. So yeah, hopefully I'll be a lot louder and things will just be a lot better than what I had in the past. Okay, I don't believe there is anything else to really talk about, so let's just jump into the game. Okay, so also I want to say this right now, I actually did not go and really fill in much of the outside map in between streams, because I kind of wanted to wait until I got every Great Fairy fountain, and to make sure that I'm not repeating the ones that I've already gotten, I decided not to fill in anything so that when I actually visit a new Great Fairy, I can at least, I'm gonna put it, I could at least fill in the map and say, okay, I visited this one, I got the upgrade from that. So, just wanted to put that out there. Anywho, we're in the Tower of the Gods, the first dungeon that actually the first and only dungeon where we can use the boat. I mean, it's not used for much, but it's at least first. And basically, you can just kind of cruise around this tower, see if you can find anything of interest. Okay, so I think I want to, if I can wait for the water to lower. Because for this first section of the dungeon, it's basically you deal with the water rising and lowering, and you have to navigate the dungeon via that. Because I think, yes, there is a door here. Go into the door before the water rises. Okay. And there is an electric shoot. Stun you and oh nope. Get on the box, get on the box. And okay, I'm gonna pull out bombs. And thankfully, I can just drop this here. Wait, what? Oh! Well, I think that worked out in my favor. Ooh, money. Okay. So now that's given me a pot to work with this time. And okay, I kind of remember now what I need to do. Supposed to push this over here. And then I can also move this box over this way, but I'm not sure if I can get it before the water level rises again. Nope. At least I got as much as I could. And then I place a bomb right here. It blows up that. Which opens up another treasure chest. But I want to focus on this first. So push this over here. Wait for the water to rise. If it can actually do it. There it is. And then I blow this up. Because otherwise I would not be able to do that without the box there. Alright. So what is inside this chest then? Ooh, dungeon map. Nice. Alright, so... Oh. Great. Electric shoes. Okay, get out of the water. Get out of the water. Oh, I can't even reach that. So I just need to avoid the electric shoes and just dive down whenever needs be. Water. Water descend. Water descend. Water descend. Okay, in we go. I like walked on water there for a second. Okay, so let's go over this way this time. And okay. I want to climb out. And this is like a pressure plate, yes. So I need to pick this guy up, place him down. Let's go in. Hi, Electric Chew. Okay, yes, this is a case where I need to hop onto boxes. And... okay. If that to descend, and... I think I can... Yep, that creates a bridge, so I need to hurry up before the water can rise, otherwise that bridge will disappear. Like so. Okay, just need to wait for the water to descend. I think the puzzles in this dungeon are great. I just think it's a little too much waiting around for the water to shift, at least for this first part. Lift that up because I need this. I'll wait for a full cycle just in case it drowns me halfway through. Because yeah, I need to take this with me to place it down somewhere. Okay, just wait for it to descend. Come on, there it is. All right. One of the few instances where we can actually open the door while carrying something. That actually happens pretty rarely. And that opens up and that opens up the gate. But of course, there is the opposite end of the dungeon that I still have left. Still have to explore. Get some items back, and dang it, I missed my boat. There we go. Too bad pulling out the sail actually is pretty slow. It's actually legitimately faster to just cruise around. which reiterates the point that I made back when we were trying to get the sail. Why do we need it if I could just cruise around? It'd be slower, yeah, but you'd still be able to get everywhere you need to for the entire game. Nope. Get out of the water, get out of the water, get out of the water. Thank you. Okay. Stun and hit. And, get some bombs back, that's good. I'm gonna need a lot of bombs. And we got a fire bubble. Oh, right. I need a Deku Leaf. Okay, put out the fire and strike you down. Alright, so can't do anything with that giant eyeball, unfortunately. So instead, we'll get this, a compass. So you can't do anything with those statues. And don't have a key, so I need to just jump over to where the King of Red Lions is. And I guess I'll explore more of the dungeon. Alright, so I'm just gonna cruise on over. Okay, so just need to go down through this little hallway, and yes. So now I just need to pick up these statues that look like they're posing. Look like they're getting ready for like a bikini shoot or something. Like, that's the first thing that I thought of when I was thinking about what they look like while they're posing like that. That is legitimately the first thought that I had. Okay, so you need to hop across these boxes while carrying a torch. But first, I need to pull these so that I have a good general hopping distance. Okay, that'll do. Okay, grab this. Light and hop, 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 hop. Got it. Okay. Drop that and come on, open. I'm literally standing right in front of it. There we go. Got a small key. Oh, hi, electric shoes. All right. Hey, buddy. Oh. Why'd they deliberately dodge me like that? I swear, I'm finding more and more reasons to dislike you. And again, I used to have a pretty high opinion of you. But man, these streams have just been doing nothing but make me kind of dislike you more and more. Even if it's in the stupidest and silliest of ways. Alright, unlock this. And there's a couple more electric shoes. No, I definitely don't want to be using my sword swings against this thing. Against these things. Okay, so I want to... how do I solve this? Unless it's a just defeat these shoes situation. Alright, there we go. Okay, yeah, it was just a defeat the enemies and you'll lock the way. Okay. So pick this up. Looks like a giant stamp. Alright, wait for it to lower. There it is. And go through the door. And run up before the water level can drown me. There we go. And that stops one of the water flows, allowing me to move forward into the dungeon. Okay. First, I want to try something like this and run. No! No, you extinguished it! Ah! Ugh. Dang it. Gosh darn you. Alright. You know what? Fine. Fine, you want to fight me that bad? There. I gave you a fight. Alright, so I just want to run and I'll wait until the water rises again, and then I'll make my break. Okay, come on. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Lower, lower, lower. There it is. Again, this first part of the dungeon is really just sitting around waiting for things to happen. That spawns in the chest. Probably gonna have some sort of optional item or something, but I like collecting things. Okay, climb up and yeah, joint pendant. It was just an optional thing. But then again, joint pendants are kind of important later on, so it's an unnecessarily necessary item. Whatever that means. Okay. Up in here in a high boat. Alright, cruise on over to here. And can I get... Of course, I miss it by literal seconds. Alright, water, are you gonna rise me up? Come on. There it is. Alright, bye boat. You're not needed for the rest of the dungeon. Alright, so there's more of these statues, which we need to take. And we got a new enemy. This is Wind Waker's equivalent to a Beamos. Oh! A lot more violent, as you can see. Alright, take out that rat. And drop that. Unfortunately, there's no way for me to defeat the Beamos at this point in time. I don't even think bombs work on these things. Oh, bombs do work. Never mind. I thought I needed an item from later to defeat them. Huh. More you know. More you know. The more you know. All right, so that starts up an elevator kind of thing. So need to wait. Yep. Off from thing to thing. And there we go. Okay. So I want to break all this pottery. And welcome to the central part of the Tower of the Gods. Okay, we can only go this way. So let's break this pottery, get some more money. And stun you and defeat you, because I don't want you in my way. I think I'm supposed to take one of these statues with me, though. Well, I don't know if I actually need it, but it's probably a good thing to take with me just in case. See, don't have anything to deal with that. Hop over and... Oh, I didn't need it. Okay, then I'll just go through the door. Alright. Seeker of the Goddess's Guidepost. Press ZR to call me and guide me to my place of truth. Thus we get into our main gimmick of the Tower of Gods. Basically, you're doing a giant escort mission. Because, yep, you have to lead these statues to the center room. And yep, it's about as tedious as it sounds. Okay, sometimes I can appreciate an escort mission or two. So if it's fun enough and challenging enough, I can see the appeal of them. But I think like most other gamers, I just hear escort mission, I think, oh, slow moving and possibly annoyances with dealing with enemies. So yeah. But there is one element about this that actually does make it a little bit more fun. In fact, we're about to unlock it here. Because, yep, just go up to the stone monument. There appear to be markings that indicate specific directions. Wait, do I need to be like directly in front of it? There it is. You learned the command melody. My kin wait beyond the doors. Control them and guide them to their places of truth to open the path to the gods. The command melody allows you to take control of certain NPCs or objects. It's mainly for puzzle solving. There's pretty much no like battle case for it, but still, it's kind of a fun idea, being able to directly control whatever you're trying to escort around. I have to admit, that's actually a really fun kind of spin on the idea of doing like an escort mission. I'll admit, it's actually kind of nice. And it fixes what would otherwise be one of my biggest gripes about this dungeon. Okay, so I don't want to go through that way. I can't even go that way. And so I just need to go through this door and... Okay, another statue. Swing on over. And let's go. Okay, so... I'm gonna pick you up. And drop you. Or, no, wait, no. I actually need you right in front of here so that I can stand on that button and then control you to move over. Okay. Up. So now I can control the statue, and Link looks like he's puppeting something over there. So I'll move him over here, and there we go. And now I can swing on over here. And there we go. Again, so much better than the usual, like, escort mission. It makes this feel a lot more fun to do. All right, so getting a hint. My dude, it is I, the King of Red Lions. I'm afraid there are some areas which you will not be able to bring to the surface of the tower. Well, do not fear leaving them behind. Once you have awakened them, they will wait patiently for your return. Of this I assure you. Okay, okay, this one. So I need to swing around and leap. Ah. All right, so I need to go through this door. And mini boss time? Mini boss. Meet the Dark Knots. This is where a lot of the swordplay kind of comes into play because you need to leap over, cut off their armor, revealing them to be cat people. I'll give points for originality for the design there. Compared to other Dark Knots, which are usually either cursed knights or just straight up suits of armor. And then, hey, I got your sword. You want it back? You want it back? Take it. Yeah, that is probably one of my favorite things to fight in the game. All right. Break that, and I get bombs, a bunch of items, a nice crest, a heart, and I can get to the chest. There we go. You unlocked the probably most useful item in the game. You got the bow. Okay. Put that onto R, and that's where it stays. So I like shooting the bow with the R button, and the bow is probably the item I'm going to be using the most going forward. Alright, so first... can I hit? Thank you. Like, the bow should be able to, yeah, one-shot these bubbles. Shoot that. Open up a platform for me to take the statue over. And can I not reach any of these? There it is. Like, is the game really gonna screw me over like that? All right, leap, and then I'll take you. Hop, hop, and hop. Oh, and those are new enemies. I don't exactly remember what they're called, but I just called them mini Armos. All right, so that's statue number 2, which unlocks one of the last doors going forward. Okay, are these pots filled with arrows or... I don't need magic, I need arrows. All right, whatever. Okay, bombs. Okay, let's move forward. All right, mini Armos, are you going to... No? Oh, you're not gonna attack me. Well, that's refreshing. Alright. So there's a couple keys flying overhead. Oh, now I remember why these things won't attack me. This is a scale, but can't really do anything about those right now. Right now, I can only go through this door and hopefully find a key. Okay. Oh, it's this room, okay. This room is actually a little fun. There are all of these, like, different elevators that go everywhere in every direction. No, back up. Take you out. And then I can hit these statues, which will activate and start to move on their own. Okay, hopefully I can make it back before... There! So that'll take me up to this chest, which has a small key. But I think if I go further, I can unlock more stuff. So I'll hop onto this elevator. Go to this one. Take out that bubble and... I'll admit the aiming for the bow in this particular game is not the best. I'll fully admit I prefer the N64 and Twilight Princess's aiming a little bit more, but it's not the worst. Okay. And then finally, I need to hit... It's a giant eyeball. It cannot be that hard to hit. Unlock that chest. Also, I really hope I can get some arrows soon. I'm already down to half the amount that I had before. Alright, what do I got? Joy pendant. Okay, so I want to hop down. I thought that would be enough distance, but whatever, it took me to the door. That's fine. Okay, hop in and... Okay, I can kind of see a first thing I can do around here. Oh, sticky keys. On there. There we go. First things first. Hop down here. Use the grappling hook. They're not worth using arrows on. And then... drop this bomb. And hopefully... not quite enough distance. Then again. Wait for it to nearly explode and throw! Did it a little too early. To throw! Yes! And unlocks another door. And we got a new enemy. These are Armos. Are you gonna respond to anything or... Oh, no, I had to do this. Almost forgot the Wind's Requiem there for a second. That gives me a treasure chest. And there we go. Now we're getting the Armos. When their mouths are open, throw a bomb in them. They'll start reacting and will eventually explode. Or alternatively, you can shoot their eyes to make them open their mouths, and then you can throw a bomb in them. Alright, defeated that. And yay, I'm getting some arrows. Alright. So let's open this up and see what we got. I got the thing. A treasure chart. Okay, neat. I did not mean to talk. I meant to roll. Everybody knows rolling is the fastest way to travel in these games. Okay, so... I saw the keys flying overhead, so I'll have to deal with those eventually. So I'll use the weight of these statues to weigh down the scale so I can ascend without changing the weight of the opposite end. So I think 2 statues is enough. Yep, 2 statues is enough. Climb up and nothing. Magic. Yeah. Let's go through the door. And okay. So I think I'm supposed to command melody that statue over there. Oh. So that deactivates the lasers, but unfortunately, the moment I step off, it won't be able to do anything. So, maybe from this distance? No. What am I doing then? Is it I push this? Oh, wait. I'm remembering. Okay, now I'm starting to remember. Supposed to take at least one of these statues with me into the other room. Now I'm starting to remember. Okay. So, in that case, I'll need to throw 3 of these statues down. 2, 3 statues. Because I need to make that greater weight than Link and 1 statue. So up. And throw up. No, statue! See, I need to be able to throw that up here. And I can't take the pottery with me. That would have been an easy shortcut. Oh, dang it. Oh! Statue came back. I didn't need to reset the room. Okay, good. They thought of that. Okay. Throw! What am I doing wrong here? Okay, yeah, what am I missing here? Could it be the opposite end of this thing can go higher? Is that what I'm missing? Yeah, I am not really remembering much about where to take this thing. Or how to... It's telling me that I can take the statue through that door over there, but I don't see too much of a point. I'm gonna go through this room again and actually take a closer look to see if there's anything else that I can use in this room to like weigh down the button. Maybe a bomb is enough? Nope. Yeah, I don't remember what I'm supposed to do here. Unless there's something I'm supposed to shoot at? Okay, that did nothing for me. I'll admit, I don't remember the Tower of the Gods as well as I thought I did. I will admit, this is probably one of the dungeons I remember the least. But I thought I could at least remember enough. The door is glowing, so it's telling me something. Maybe I can go through. On the map, there's like a missing treasure chest that I haven't opened yet, so maybe going this way might be a solution. Okay. Grappling hook does not provide a meaningful stun. And oh, we got a new enemy. That is a whiz robe, or as I like to call it, Magical Toucan Sam. Because look at that thing. Doesn't it look like Toucan Sam, like from Fruit Loops? Tell me I'm not the only one that thinks that when they see that thing. All right, hop and get that. Come back. Yeah. There we go. Okay, so this thing will rise up. There we go. And I can go in. Okay, get some bombs. This is good because, yep, another room filled with Armos. And both of them at the same time. There we go. Kaboom! Okay, here's the thinking this might be an optional chest, because it's not like all fancy and spiky, which usually indicates important chest. But then again, it might be a key. You never know. Oh, it's a joint pendant. It was an optional chest. Okay, so is that platform? Okay, there's the platform. So I just need to wait for it to get to this point. And it'll just go down again. Just giving Link some squats. I mean, look at how skinny he is. He needs a little bit more of a workout. Okay, little mini Armos is just on the move. And yeah, looks like going north is like the only place I can go right now, so. Thankfully, this boomerang will just follow the keys around. Makes my job a lot easier than having to aim with a bow. Okay, let me try something different. Let's throw the statues onto that side. See if that will go higher. Okay, it doesn't look like it's really going higher. Yeah, I don't know what else I'm missing here. Maybe I need to be at the absolute edge? Nope. It isn't enough distance. Yeah, I don't know what else to really do. I can't use a command melody on any of these guys, unfortunately, so that isn't the solution. Yeah, I don't really remember how to do this. Grappling hook? Okay, I can't aim downward at all. Boomerang is pretty much useless here. Deku Leaf, these things are too heavy for that to work on them. Yeah, I don't really know what else to do here. Oh. But then again, it's possible that I can't take these statues with me into the other room, so... Yeah, I am blanking on how to get past this room. Chat, could you give me a hand, please? Because I'm kind of stuck. Wow, this might be actually a first. Asking for help and no, I actually asked for help back when I played Breath of the Wild, like when I was trying to look for memories. But this is the first time in a long time since I last asked for help in a Zelda game. Yeah, I just don't really know what else to do here. Whether it be a statue or not. Maybe... What else is there? Is that block movable? I've tried going up to it. It doesn't seem movable. And then I've tried using the command melody from up here. Nothing nearby you can control. I need to be up there, use the call thing, and then it can finally move again. Unless I'm fast enough! Nope. Use the command from the button. I think I've tried that, but I could try again. Nothing nearby. So yeah, I really don't know what I'm doing here. And again, I don't think I can really take any of these statue things with me, not only because it's too high for me to throw anything, but also I don't think I can take those statues through any door, so... Yeah, I don't really know what else to do here. Maybe shooting the bow? Nope. Yeah, I don't know what else to really do. It's too far for the boomerang. And there's not really any method to freeze time. So... And I've also tried placing a bomb on here, and it's not enough. I kind of wish that there was more of a hint system with this game. I know that hint systems are usually frowned upon, especially in Zelda games. Like, I think most people have pretty much hated Fi because of how handholdy she is, but the fact that this game doesn't really have that to at least try and remind you about where you are in the story. Maybe there's another item you need. I don't think there really is. I mean, the only things you get from the Tower of the Gods are the bow and the command melody. That's about all you get in this dungeon. As well as open up the way to the next story thing once you defeat the boss. Alright, so... throw these. Hop on, and the shit's in my way a little bit. So yeah, it's too far away for me to do anything with that. Get an arrow. Yeah, I don't really know what... the Deku to fly over? That actually might be worth a try, actually. I haven't tried that yet. And yeah, I sometimes forget that that is what it's supposed to do, even though that's literally the first thing it teaches you about the Deku Leaf. Oh, yeah, that was the solution. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that one was on me. I totally forgot that the Deku Leaf allows you to fly. I usually just use it for like the wind gust thing. I always forget that that's a flying thing. Okay. And then I know how to get out of here. take command of this thing, and it's immune to the lasers. Which means I can get out. All right. Open this and... Hi, Mr. Magical Toucan Sam. Ah, I can't see through all of the fire. Wow, the fact that I hit him even through all the fire vision is pretty impressive, honestly. Okay, so I'll drop this guy down here. And then I need to make that stone statue. These stone statues weigh more than our rocky friend here. Alright. Toss that on. Alright, so I think 3 of these is enough. Yeah. So I'll hop over. Hey, big fella. Hop over, somehow jump over that, even though I'm pretty sure this thing weighs the same as Link. And there we go. That should be the last thing in the Tower of Gods, other than the boss, I'm pretty sure. Unleash your chest. Your chest beams. That opens up a gate. Okay. Bombs. If I could get a full quiver of arrows, that would be awesome. Okay, full health is also good. Especially considering that I still haven't gotten a fairy. I still have Grandma's soup with me. But for the boss, it's actually not helpful at all. Grandma's soup. Because the double damage only applies to the sword, nothing else. And you literally never use the sword for the boss ahead. Anyways. Step into the magic portal. Oh, I guess there was a little bit more to it. I guess there was a little bit more to this dungeon than I thought. Alright, step forward until this thing notices me. Shoot it down. Get a joy pendant. And then there's like these 3 things up in the way to the boss key. Ah! Ah! Man, this thing would be a nightmare to fight in hero mode. The thing is, I've actually played this game in hero mode, and yet I don't remember struggling that much against a lot of the enemies. But then again, I wasn't commentating on anything, and I've been noticing more and more that I just suck at playing games whenever I'm talking at the same time. I don't know, maybe it's just because I'm trying to multitask, like trying to be entertaining, having interesting things to talk about, or just narrating what I'm doing, as well as trying to play the game, which usually I do better at when I have my full concentration on it. Okay, that opens up that, and we get the big key. I got the thing. And these little guys came to life. And yeah, we had to fight them. So I think... Okay. Use the bow to stun them from the front and then attack their back crystals. 2 hits usually do the net. Alright. Go. And no more pottery, so I'm going in with just 4 hearts. Which again, is a little weird that a place called the Tower of the Gods is only your 3rd dungeon. Do you think that would be like closer to the end of the game? And yet we're not even halfway through it. I don't know. Does anybody else find it just a touch weird? Hi, sheepbird. Bye, sheepbird. And down it goes. Okay. Yeah, that thing is stationary, so I don't have to worry about that. But this thing will be moving in a constant circle. Here we go. Maybe a little yap. All right, so break that. Break that. All right. Slowly approach until the crystal forms. There. Hi, sheepbird. Come on. There you go. Drops a feather for me. And just slowly approach. Fire! And ooh, fairy. I don't have an empty bottle, and again, I want to save Grandma's soup. Tell me you're my fairy friend. There we go. Okay, full everything? Good. Ooh, 10 rupees. Nice. All right, let's go in. You have done well to find your way to this place. Oh, chosen one. Accept this final challenge. Huge Hans! You will not take my Fräulein. So I know this boss has an official name, but let's face it, everybody calls this thing Bongo Bongo 2.0. Because it's literally the exact same fight. You shoot its hands and then you go for its face afterwards. Okay, come on. Wait, why isn't it shooting? Oh. Alright, it's doing like its rapid fire cannon thing. Shoot its eyes. Okay, it's doing the little cannonball thing again. Right, shoot it and shoot it. And when it goes down, you give it some om nom noms. Do this 2 more times and that's the boss. It's pretty easy, and heck, the game even makes it a lot easier because if you run out of arrows, he'll literally sneeze one out for you. But I don't know, I actually kind of like this boss. It's pretty simple, and again, it's kind of suffers from the usual like Zelda shoot the eyeball syndrome that I feel a lot of people kind of complain about. But I think in this instance, it's actually kind of fun. Constantly moving around, trying to prioritize shooting the hands. So it's not just one thing you're trying to shoot, it's actually multiple eyes. It's actually kind of fun, I like it. Okay, one more. Ah. All right. There we go. Throw that in and... Oh, that bomb not agree with you, big guy. Oh, gotta move. Those hands are moving. Okay. That's one, and see, he literally sneezes out arrows for you if you run out. Oh, he's about to clap. Okay, that's 1 hand, 2 hands. No? I thought I hit your hands twice. There it is. All right, now 1 eye, 2 eye. Okay, you're doing your cannonball thing. 1 hand, 2. Beauty is in the eye, is in the hand of the beholder. Yeah, I guess. The path can now be opened. Oh, chosen one. What will now come to pass is tied to your fate, to the path you have chosen. Go forward with caution. Bro sneezed out his own heart. I don't think that's really healthy, buddy. You need to get yourself looked at. And also, I only have one arrow left. Alright, so gonna equip the grappling hook for what's coming, and let's step into the portal. Climb on up to the bell tower. Sing the bells of Notre Dame. Congrats, you beat the Legends of the Hidden Temple. Then wouldn't that boss be that one, like, head thing that gives all the challenges? I'm craving some Taco Bell for some reason. Great, now that you said it, I actually kind of want Taco Bell now. Especially their nacho fries. Like, if they still have that, I would love to have some nacho fries. Those things are good. That along with, like, a Mountain Dew Baja Blast. Like, I'm in the mood for that kind of thing. You have done well, my dude. It would seem the gods have acknowledged you to be true hero. But this does not mean your trials have ended here. Once you take your first step into the world beyond the ring of light, you see shimmering in the waves before you. Your true trial will begin. Baja Blast, my beloved. Yeah. It's funny because I actually wasn't that big a fan of like normal Mountain Dew for a while, but then I tried a Baja Blast and I'm like, you know, this stuff is actually pretty good. I'll have more of it. And even if I had the choice between different Mountain Dews, Baja Blast is always my go-to. Just gonna casually sink to the bottom of the ocean. It's no problem. That serious face. Again, Link's faces are just comedy gold. You are probably wondering where we are, aren't you? Welcome to Atlantis. I mean, to be fair, those statues that I like had to carry around the Tower of the Gods, they did have kind of markings that did resemble like the robots and everything from Atlantis The Lost Empire. I keep on referencing that movie all the time on this channel, don't I? I mean, it's a pretty underrated movie, but it's weird that I've referenced it so many times in the past. Unfortunately, there's not enough time for me to explain it to you now. Once you are able to strike down Ganon with the item you obtained in this castle, all will be made clear to you. Trust in my words, see what awaits you in the castle. It's a good movie, yeah. Frozen in time. Can't do anything with them. Alright, my dude. I'll need you to listen to me for a moment. The item you seek is hidden somewhere in this castle. To find it, you must find the entrance to the basement. But that entrance has been blocked by a mighty threshold. It's firmly sealed to prevent evil from ever gaining access. Firmly sealed in the basement. Firmly sealed. Firmly sealed! Do you know where to search and what you must do to open the hidden way? You will find a clue in the shape of the heraldry near where we arrived at the castle. Or, you know, it's literally right here. Okay, I think... I'll admit, the way you're supposed to kind of pull these pieces around is a little weird. And, okay, grab, swing it around. I don't know. I don't know how you would program, like, a triangular piece to be, like, grabbed and kind of pulled around like a sliding puzzle. I don't know how you would program it and not feel weird. Okay, I don't think it necessarily matters what order you do things in. You can kind of do things however you want. Okay, it's push. But again, it's just kind of time consuming, if anything. This puzzle is more time consuming than it is confusing. Because you gotta, like, figure out how to push this in a way where you can maneuver it where you need to get it in place. I think pushing it this way? No. Okay, that's 2. Okay, push that. And then I think I need to pull around and around. And push? No. Push here? There it is. And that opens the way to the basement. All right, down we go. Also, try and take in this room as best as possible. You only get one other chance to visit this room in the future. Afterwards, it's completely sealed off for the rest of the game. At least, I think. Again, it's been a while since I last played this. Excellent, my dude. To perceive such a puzzle and decipher is no small feat. Now, take the sword that lies before you. Secret tunnel, through the castle. Secret, 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 secret tunnel. Yeah. It is none other than the Master Sword, the blade of evil's bane. It is the only sword that can banish Ganon from the world above. The grayscale world returns to its world of color, and time moves forward. How much student loans did this sword need to take out to obtain a master's? Probably a lot. Definitely a lot more than what Tingle's charged to get the Triforce charts deciphered. And I'm talking the GameCube version, not even the HD version where it's reduced. You got the Master Sword, the legendary blade with the power to repel evil, once wielded by the legendary hero himself. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think the Master Sword does double damage compared to the training sword you got in the beginning of the game. Yep, you got a shiny new sword. Not really new because it's technically several thousands of years old based off the timeline, but still. Anyways, like I said, there's not many opportunities to really explore this room going forward, so I'm gonna take the time to just kind of walk around and look at these stained glass figures. There's Naburu, there's Impa, Darunia, the final battle from Ocarina of Time, Saria, Raru, and Princess Ruto, and the Triforce once again. It's kind of neat. I like it. Anyways, let's get out of here. Told you wouldn't get that many opportunities to see it. Anyways, hi there! Yeah, to get out of here, I have to defeat every enemy in this room. The glass is cool, yeah. Come on, do your thing. Friendly fire on your buddy there. Just launch me down the stairs, why don't ya? Okay, I am sucking. There we go. Pick up the sword. Oh, I am about to die. And again, I don't have any fairies. I just have Grandma's soup on me. Roll. Maybe this crystal will have. Oh, I love it when games have friendly fire like that. That's fun. I barely have to lift a finger. Hey, maybe I can make this guy just fight all my enemies for me. Maybe that's something I can do. Grab the skull necklace. Okay. Boomerang. Because thankfully they can be stunned. Heart. Okay. Roll, slash the armor. Oh. Okay, that was bad. That was a bad idea. Oh. And oh. Barely slash you out of the air. Okay. Okay, now that he doesn't have that big clunking armor, he's now a lot faster. A lot faster, a lot more aggressive. Are there hearts in the pots? Probably, yeah. Hearts, yes. Just immediately stab him in the back. Okay. Jump, Helm slash, cut off the armor, slash away. Make him drop his shield and... Hey, buddy, take that! All right. Stunned by the boomerang. Okay, only a few more enemies left. Get the Knight's Crest. Some arrows. Alright, wait for him to... There we go! Slash the armor and slash away at him. And there we go. Alright, pick all his stuff and... Hey. Look at this. I got a sword that's like triple the size of my body. What do you think of that? Completely unaffected by the sword I just threw at him. And... down he goes. Down he goes. Some of the orb thing. And... I'm willing to bet there's probably one more enemy somewhere around here. Or, no, I think there's several more. Oh, wait. I saw him. I saw the moblin. Hey, big guy, take this sword. By the way, the moblins can actually pick up the Darknot's swords. It's not just their spear. Oh, sure. You pick up the spear when I said that when I said that you could probably pick them up. When you can pick up the Darknot's sword. Alright. Alright, so there should be... wonder where... Oh! I see one. I see four more. I see a couple more. Hi! Bye. Hi. Oof! I was doing a bit there. Okay. Slash. And there. Down he goes. And then also, I think the Dark Knights can also pick up the Moblin's weapons as well. Okay. Get all of this. And there should be... Yes, all these Moblins are just kind of crowded down this little hallway. And thankfully, these guys are a lot easier to take out than the Darknots. Because I can just straight up slash them all and stun them with the boomerang if need be. I don't need any armor to get... I don't need to get rid of any armor or anything like that. There we go. Okay, is that all the enemies? Ow. Okay, none down that hallway. Wait. Oh! A single Dark Knot. Hey. Hi. Okay, fine, I'll use a sword. Barely chopped off his toes. And, oh! Just when I think I am run out of enemies, I always encounter at least one more right after. One single arrow did that. There we go. Okay, is that it? Thank you. Yeah, let's go! And I have an option between 2 different doors we can go through. I want to try one of them real quick. No, this wasn't what I wanted. I wanted the other door. Because even though I can't really pull it off right now, there is something that I want to talk about real quick. Especially if you want to speedrun this game. Okay. So, just beyond here, there's this barrier that we can't do anything about. However, if you can figure out how to glitch past this barrier, and there are methods that have proven how to get past this, using some later items that we don't currently have, but then again, there might be a way to do it as you are right now. If you could get past this barrier, beyond here is the final dungeon of the game, and there are no checks beyond getting past this barrier. Meaning you can go directly to the final boss and fight them right here and now. Moon glitch jump or I don't know how to do a moon jump. Okay, you saw me struggling with just getting through one of the puzzles back in the Tower of the Gods. How am I supposed to pull off some sort of glitch like that? Heck, I even looked up the Son of a Glitch episode for Wind Waker, and I didn't see anything on moon jumping. Yeah. Tell you what, next stream I'll actually try pulling off the moon jump glitch. Like, I'll actually look up a video and I'll try doing it next stream. Deal? Yeah. All right, let's climb into our boat and let's leave. Because honestly, I would love to learn how to do certain glitches, like to figure out various skips and just kind of unorthodox ways of getting through a game. Heck, I've already kind of shown off that you can do kind of an unorthodox thing with like the Triforce shard hunting, because I already got one of the like charts to get to one of the Triforce shards right now. And I have actually gotten most of the Triforce shards before ever entering the Tower of the Gods on a previous playthrough. So I'm all about finding weird, unorthodox ways of doing it. Linkus7 has a stream where he does it. It may be a newer glitch from when Son of a Glitch was posted. Okay, I'll have to look into that then. Let's see, get some money. And... okay, there's a couple of different things I could do right now. But I think the first and foremost thing that I want to do is kind of explore a little bit, because story-wise, I'm just supposed to go directly to the Forsaken Fortress from here. But there's a couple of things I actually want to try and take care of. A couple side things that are going to be super useful later on. So the first thing is... well, I want to go and get that fairy fountain straight ahead, if I haven't gotten that one in particular. See, it's storming out. And... okay, hopefully this is one that I haven't visited yet. Hopefully, please. All right, okay, Eastern Fairy Isle is where this is. Is this one that I visited? It is one that I visited. Okay, where my boat? There, my boat. Okay, so I think it's in this quadrant, this upcoming quadrant, where I think one of the first things I want to do is, hopefully. No, this isn't it. Trying to look for... Trying to look for a giant cyclone. Because this is the first thing that I want to do now that I have the bow in hand. Then again, I could also just go around looking for the Great Fairy Fountains. So if I can find some of the ones that just require the bow or whatever, I can already get some of the quiver upgrades. Similar to the bomb upgrades that I've gotten already. Okay, avoid the giant spitty flying like shark monsters, whatever they're called. Alright, so it looks like this is a fairy isle that I have not visited yet. Okay. And I can't do anything with that yet. So never mind, never mind. Okay, so instead, maybe it's near Windfall? Where that one cyclone is? Fish pea hats? I guess, yeah, that's probably what they are. Okay, I wonder where that one cyclone is. Because I've passed it a couple of times, but I always avoided it because I couldn't do anything with it. But now that I have the bow, I can. This is island, and I haven't done anything with the rock that's on it. Nor with any of these guys. So let's see what you can do about that. Ho ho! To think that over there, there will be such a container. They remind me of P-hats from Ocarina, yeah. And, buddy, you need to get your eye checked out there, man. That looks painful. Why? Why would you torment yourself like that? Ugh. Alright, hop up here, and I think I can blow this up with the bomb. Yep. Okay, there's a volcanic area and a switch. I'm gonna assume... Yep, here we go. Alright, pick up and pop you down. And there's a couple of obstacles up in the way. Oh. What? Okay, can I, like, pick up a... Okay, yeah, I can do that with the pot. So, gonna just slowly make my way over. Careful not to fall in. Okay, is the pot heavy enough? Yes, it is! I think normally you're supposed to use more of those, like, centipedal things. Those fire centipedals. And then you're kind of on a time limit to get over there, but... Oh. Because I used the pot. Assuming it's still in there. Please. Okay, good. It's still in there. I don't have to worry about any sort of time limit. So, hooray. Meanwhile, with this, I think I actually do need to, like, throw this in to here. Or maybe I could, yeah, I needed to do that. Careful, SpongeBob. Careful, SpongeBob. Careful, SpongeBob. Careful, SpongeBob. Careful, SpongeBob. Patrick, the lid's already off. Oh, no, it's my turn. Swings a giant axe. Kobe. And of course I miss, so. Come on, hit its eye. It can't be that hard. There. Oh, and there it goes, is the lava. Okay. Stab. And throw. Come on, go in. Ah. Okay, but I think I know what I'm supposed to do here. So, I take one of these guys. Drop him into... No, that didn't do anything for me. Okay. Ah, it's just out of reach. Dang it. Hey, big guy. Come here. Come here. Nope. So close, yeah. It's amazing that thing stayed curled up as long as it did. Okay, wait for you to get closer to the edge so you don't just roll off into the lava. Okay, grab that. Okay, can I do better this time? Throw! Yes! That did it. All right, what do I get for my efforts? I got the thing. A piece of heart. Nice. Only one away from a new heart container. Okay. Head on down and... into the light. Okay, where my boat at? Where my boat at? There, my boat. Okay, so now again I need to find that cyclone somewhere around here. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, wait, wait. There's a submarine. Let's go in. The spinning plate. Alright. Defeated all those and a couple joy pendant. Get a joy pendant and a couple other. Hey! Don't steal my money! Hi, green guy. Get a chest out of it. That's where I get my second empty bottle? Really? Huh. Okay, I guess that works. I guess that works for me. I literally did not expect that, actually. I knew submarines usually give you good stuff, but I didn't expect the empty bottle. Alright. Let's keep moving. Something's firing at me. Oh, it's that watchtower over there. Okay. It's like something was firing at me. All right. Okay, straight up ahead is a quandary that I haven't explored, or at least I don't have the, like, map charts for. So, let's see what's ahead. Is that what I think it is? Yes, it is. It's an island that we can't do anything with right now. Okay, so instead, Southern Fairy Isle. I think I've already visited that once, so seriously though, I wonder where that one giant cyclone was. If somebody could give me like the map coordinates to where I can get to that cyclone, that would be awesome, please. So I'm not just aimlessly wandering around trying to look for it. Okay. I can hear the shiny. I can hear it. Hey, come on. Dang it. I mean, I guess in the meantime, I could probably just go to Windfall Island because there is another thing that I can unlock right now that's over by there. That's actually going to be really handy. Okay. Yeah, I think I just go directly north and I can reach Windfall, no problem. Okay, dodge! Hi, Mr. Fashion Man. Okay. All right. Is that another? That is another submarine. Question is this the one that I've already visited? B2, D2, and C6. Okay. At least pick up the skull necklace. Oh! Alright. Take that down. Okay. Down this moblin goes. Down plops to the ladder. And there we go. All right, what kind of important item am I getting this time? Piece of heart, meaning I got a new heart container. Yay. All right, so probably the closest one to where I am right now is probably C6, so I need to go south, southwest. There we go. Also, if my model is looking down, it's just because I'm looking down at the gamepad. That's how I'm looking at the map. Honestly, unlike Twilight Princess HD, where I think you probably better off playing with the Pro Controller, Wind Waker, I definitely say, is better played with the gamepad instead, so you can constantly be looking down at the map as you're sailing along. It makes things a lot more convenient than just constantly pausing and looking at the map like in the original GameCube version, or if you're playing it with the Pro Controller. But that's just my opinion. What do you guys think? like those of you who played the HD version. Leap and leap. Okay, here we go. There's the cyclone. Sudden change. Foolish creature who does not fear the gods. To the end of the sea with you. Let the winds of Cyclos' wrath blow you away. Cyclos the wind god. Literally just shoot him. It doesn't even matter. The cyclone will actually just send the arrows straight to him anyway. Or will it? There it is. Come on. There it is. Just 3 arrows and he's done. But in exchange for that, that is the only way to defeat him. That's a heck of an arm you got there. And what did I? No one's ever been able to spot me in there before now. You obviously have the mastery of the air. And now that we've established that you're quite the Wind Waker, let's see if you can handle this. Maybe I'm old school, but I'm used to having the map on the pause screen. That's fair. Crap, I wasn't paying attention. Crap. I wasn't paying that close attention. I know it's like a common time one, but thank you for showing me one more time. Down, right, left, up. Okay, there we go. Yeah. You learned the Battle of the Gales. Woohoo! In the hands of a Wind Waker like you, my adorable little cyclones will be as happy as can be. If you need to move like the wind over the ocean deeps, just call on my cyclones. Well, guess I'll head home for now. See you down on the road. We now have a warp system. You can use this to basically warp to different locations on the map. And some of them are actually required to visit, or you can only access them via the Gales. So I think this one is actually one of the ones that you can only use the Battle of Gales to reach. So I'll go ahead and warp. Hopefully I'm right. Not quite. Oh, it's Tingle Isle. Okay. There we go. So then is it this one? Or maybe this one? Okay, so please let... Yes, this is it. This can only be accessed via the Battle of the Gales. Young Waker of the Winds, how did you manage to find this place? I am the Queen of the Fairy World. I have been awaiting your arrival. But now is not yet the time for us to meet. You still have many challenges to overcome. You seek to protect an individual very dear to you. Yes, I know of her. But there is yet another in this world whom you must protect. Come visit my fountain again when you have met that individual, when the time has come for you to face new challenges. At that time, I shall show you my true self. Yeah, kind of remote dialogue because literally the only time that the Queen of the Fairies will appear to you is literally the very next story objective after you clear everything in the Forsaken Fortress. But it's still pretty useful because this is the fastest and most convenient place to capture fairies. Ah! I missed the fairy. Take it. Now, if only I wasn't knee-deep in water, then it would be easier to catch these things. Gotcha! Yay! Captured the sad little fairy! Alright, let's get out of here. And then the next stop I want to make before going to the Forsaken Fortress is Windfall Isle. Okay. Because something I could have done a long time ago, like when I got the Wind Waker initially. But I kind of wanted to hold off a little bit because we're only just now getting to the point where this can be actually useful. I did not mean to talk to you. Hey, Mr. Dancing Man. Can I be your conductor? Cha. Cha. That's it. That's the rhythm I've been trying to recall. Ooh, I can feel it. I can feel it, guy.
Yeah. Yeah. Woo. Yeah. Yeah. Woo.
This time I actually paid attention. You learned the Song of Passing. That's it. That's it. It's perfect. I'm perfect now. Bring on the night.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bow. Hey, what's the matter? Nothing happened. Nothing at all. Why? The Song of Passing basically acts pretty much identical to the Sun Song in Ocarina of Time. It just changes it from day to night. Alright, so first put the boomerang on so I'm not just wasting my bottle by accident. Okay, and unless I want to search for one of the other fairies, particularly one that can expand my magic meter, I think that's all I wanted to take care of for now. So let's go to the Forsaken Fortress then. Ooh, fairy owl. Let's see what's over there. We go. Okay, so looks like the way is open, so hopefully this is a fairy I haven't visited yet. Only a single fairy? Okay, this is one I haven't visited yet. Young Waker of the Winds, allow me to aid you in your quest. I can now carry more rupees. I can hold up to 1,000, double what I could before. Yeah, it's kind of weird that the wallet upgrade isn't like a side quest. It's just a fairy upgrade, actually. But I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining. Okay, where is... There's my boat. And... let's go feed the fishman so I can mark that I have found this fairy fountain and have gotten all the rewards from it. Baits. There we go. Holy smart fire. Right, open her up. Little shopmaster on Windfall Isle apparently got his hands on a truly amazing treasure. Calls it magic armor or something like that. It's a pretty cool magical relic, from what I've heard. Yeah, but too bad the quest to do it is pretty long and tedious. Alright. Because it really is a handful thing, the magic armor. It basically acts the same as it does in Twilight Princess. The more and more money you have, the more and more protected you become. But man, getting it is such a long process. Because you have to sail all over the place, you gotta do a lot of trading. There's just a lot to that quest in particular. Alright. Anyways, let's make our way back over to Forsaken Fortress. Straight ahead. Avoid the bomb. And oop. Time to go salvaging. Oh, I can't wait. Gonna see money? Money. Oh my gosh. I like narrowly avoided taking damage from that explosion. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm heading the completely wrong way. Turn around, turn around. So I wonder where that island that I'm supposed to mark on my map is. Oh well. Because it was in a completely different quadrant that I hadn't unlocked at that point. And hey, Mr. Fishman. Sure, I'll unlock the hints about Forsaken Fortress, even though I already had the map data for it. Alright, open up a sea chart and go ahead and add to it. Alright, what kind of hint are you gonna give me? I hear there's a fellow on Windfall Isle who's collecting skull necklaces. You know who it is, Fry? I don't, sorry. What I can tell you is that those piggish monsters you see in the Forsaken Fortress seem to carry those skull necklaces all around all the time. Not that I think it's easy work stealing anything from the likes of those guys. Dude, just use the grappling hook. You get one pretty much guaranteed every time. Alright. Let's break in. Okay, first take care of some of the cannons so I'm not shot at constantly. Once again, I'm experiencing so much lag on this end. Okay, blow that up. Kaboom! And boom! Boom! Alright, in we go. At this time, no nonsense with stealing my sword. I'm getting through this place, no problem. Ganon has likely been made aware of our little incursion already. But you have the Master Sword. That sword shall shine in the darkness, casting back evil. With it in your hands, none can save you from rescuing your sister. Do not be afraid. And... You know, let's try this real quick. Because unfortunately, there's no fun way to defeat the final boss, but there is a stupid fun way to fight this particular enemy. If it can spawn in, please. Is it not gonna spawn in? Please? There it is. Phantom Ganon! It's your traditional tennis ball match, but... Yep. The power of glass repels magic! Roll over, and because I have double magic, double attack. Oof. Oh, I don't have double attack anymore now. Okay, are you gonna do you? Okay. All right, slash away. Okay, are you gonna do your magic repel thing? Classic Zelda tennis. Slash, slash, slash. Again, I wish that there was a little fun gimmicky way to fight the final boss like literally every other Zelda game that I played. But doing it against a mini boss using the empty bottle, that's still worth it. That's still worth something. And now, we get one of my absolute favorite items from the entire game. It's hammer time! You got the skull hammer. Swing! Flatten the heck out of these little guys! Oh, it's so satisfying and so fun. Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. Oh yeah, you could also kind of swing it to the side, making it a lot easier to use it like a regular weapon, rather than do the rear back thing. Smash it with a hammer! First, I'll put that box in the box, and then I'll put that box inside another box, and then I'll mail that box to myself. And when it arrives, I'll smash it with a hammer! Or to save on postage, I'll just poison him with this! Enough of that. Again, it's so satisfying to use this. I almost use this thing more than the sword, if I'm being honest. Because it's so much more fun to just smash the heck out of things with this thing. Okay, that time I used the sword, but... Case still stands, I prefer using the hammer. Alright, run around. And need to make my way back to the cell where Ariel is. Because, yep, it's basically just doing the first visit to the Forsaken Fortress, only this time you could actually fight back, and there's a couple of obstacles that require using the hammer to get past. Otherwise, it's literally unchanged from the original run of it. Okay, so I need to jump over here, up here, smash those down. Let's go through. Just in case. Just in case. Okay, can't get to that door, so I need to jump down. Hey, don't be throwing bombs at me, you little rats! Smash! Haha, you can't send me to jail! I got a hammer! I've got a hammer! Okay, hammer sucks against fighting moblins. Let's actually use a sword. And yeah, that is probably the only weakness with the hammer, is that it's not especially great at fighting enemies like moblins or dark knots. It's really only for the small fry enemies that it's really great against. But yeah, otherwise, I love me hammer. Grab all of this. And yes, this is the way to go. Oh, hi, floor masters. Nope. You are not taking me today. You are not taking me today. Nope. I actually did not realize that floor masters came this early in the game. I thought that was a later dungeon that those things first appeared in. Dang. Huh. Who knew? But yes, floor masters are just disembodied hands that will grab you and will take you to different places in the dungeon. No thanks. I choose life. Okay, I think this door? Apparently there's chests that I missed. I saw on the map for a split second. So climb up. Now that takes me to the tower. Down you go. Gotta hand it to them. Yeah, even though I'm not always the biggest fan of their handiwork, they do good things for the bad guys, I will admit. Alright. So let's try this way. Okay, so it needs to just go straight forward and it takes me to the stairs, which is where a rail is. Okay. Or at least relatively close. Cause... No, I already gone this way, haven't I? Yeah, there's the floor master, there's all that stuff. Though there is a point where I can go up another floor, or maybe I need to go through this door? No, that's basically just a spot where I can kind of locate things. So maybe I just go up a floor? Or maybe I'm supposed to jump across using the deco leaf. Because I keep on forgetting that the deco leaf is actually a thing that can be handy for, like, getting to different places. I don't need to be relying on swinging around or using the grappling hook. What am I getting stuck on? There we go. Alright. Hop. Well, at least now I know use the Deku Leaf. You didn't drop anything meaningful for me. Dang it. Oh well. Climb up. Glide. And smash. Yep. All right, in we go. Okay, looking at the map. Okay, I think it's this way I need to go. I know I need to... Oh, yeah, this is the way to go. I just need to round this corner, and yes, this is it. In we go. I'm starting to remember. Okay. Smash it with a hammer! Down you go. Alright, how endless spawning out of these things anyway? You know what? I don't really need to know. Let's just roll on up. And... smash? And I don't need to sidle, I can just... Oh! Right, wind changed. I need to use the wind in my favor because I'm outside. Right. Okay, so... It's like, ooh, conducting. Okay, so I need to... Yeah, southeast. Ah! Stop it. Ooh, all right, thank you. Right, let's hop. And let's do it again. And this time... west is enough. Huh. Yep, there we go. I missed. Alright, stab, stab. Also, I swear one of those was floating there for a second. Like, it kind of floated just slightly off the ground for a sec. Alright, break that apart. Get some items out of it. And let's go in. His eyes. Big brother. You're okay. I was worried.
Hi.
So won't open that easily. There you go, acting before you think as usual. I swear, do you even realize that we had to draw that monster bird off for you? It was about to come flying in here again after you again. That sword. Where did you get that? Are you Is it even possible? How could it be? Well, never mind about that. For now, we'll just take these girls. I'm sure their fathers back in town will pay a handsome reward for their return. I'm so sorry to interrupt such a heartwarming reunion. But isn't there still something that you need to take care of? If you're worried about your sister, don't be. I promise I'll deliver her safely back to your little island. Normally, I'd expect a huge reward for something like this, but this time, it's my treat. Listen, Ariel, your brother still has some important things to take care of. Big, important, grown-up things. He'll be back soon, so you just wait nice and quiet until he returns, okay? But big brother... Miss Citra, we have to hurry. The bird will be here any second. Gonzo, excellent. You're just in time. Take this one for me. Huh? But she's fine. Just do as you're told. Big brother! My dude, we'll be back. I swear it. First, gotta escape before the water drowns us, while avoiding attacks from our next boss, the Great Hemlock King. Just keep running. Don't even care about the enemies. Roll along. You'll be fine. And if the bird manages to break any of your footholding before you can reach it, those candles up above, you can grab those using the grappling hook. You can use the grappling hook to move. And also, there is another glitch associated with this boss. If you're low on health and you manage to get past this thing, you can actually glitch and completely skip this fight. Like, if you're low on health, you can actually kind of glitch your way around the spiked walls and make your way up to Ganon and entirely skip this boss fight, if you so wish. Alright, the main fight with the Hemlock King. Just dodge its attacks. And then when its beak is stuck in the ground, hammer it. Dodge. Smash with a hammer. Alright. And also, this is probably the only thing about the Forsaken Fortress that I actually like outside of... Well, that and the Phantom Ganon fight. It's pretty much just the fights. Otherwise, I don't really like Forsaken Fortress that much. But, you know what? 2 awesome fights? I think that's kind of worthwhile. So run against the current and... Gonna wait for it to do its attack. Dodge. It just ran into the wall. Okay, that's good. Okay. So you're gonna do another attack? Or you're gonna perch and land? Okay, you're landing. Okay. Dodge and jump attack. think one more hit should break its armored skull. Okay, come on. Dodge and jump! It is now weak, meaning I can now use my sword to slash at it. But I think I can also... Well, I thought I could use the bow to, like, stun it. But I guess not. Also, you can't... The armor is actually something that you can kind of run into. Okay, yeah, it is weak to the bow. Good. Oh, run against the current. Run against the current. Don't run into the spikes. There we go. Okay. Strike. And down it goes. Let's go. Spotlight its death. W's all around. And that makes 8 heart containers? Yeah, 8. Let's go and confront Ganon. It's been a while, boy. You've done well to sneak into my fortress and wriggle your way all the way up here. I suppose the least I can do is commend you for your reckless courage. My name is Ganondorf, and I am the master of the Forsaken Fortress. By the way, boy, when you drew that sword of yours out of its pedestal, did you by any chance notice how all of the monsters frozen in time down there suddenly began stirring again? Do you understand precisely what that means? I highly doubt you do. Foolish child. While that sword is indeed the blade of evil's bane, at the same time, it has long played another role. You see, it is also a sort of key. A most wretched little key that has kept the seal on me and my magic intact. By withdrawing that blade, you have broken the seal. Oof. Smack! You cannot defeat me with a blade that does not sparkle with the power to repel evil. What you hold is useless. Go back to the world below and tell that to the pathetic fools who made this blade. Its power is gone and its edges are dull. My dude, get up! Stop! Let me go! You pathetic little sea rat! Huh? My Triforce of power is resonating. Ha! At long last I have found you. Princess Zelda. What? What are you talking about? I don't know any Zelda? Feigning ignorance will gain you nothing. Tell me, if you're not Zelda, then why do you have this fragment of the Triforce? Huh? What up, I'm a dragon? It's alright, my dude. She has merely lost consciousness. Your sister has escaped the Forsaken Fortress with the pirates. You can relax. She's safe now. Lord Valoo, you arrived not a moment too soon. We are deeply grateful. I am aware of this. Yet, I thought our first priority should be to separate these two from Ganon's grasp. My dude, I will explain things later. Now, we must return to the world beneath the sea. Ow. My dude, you're alright? What is this place? Hey, Ganondorf, what happened to him? My dude, what are you doing? You must come now to the room where you got the Master Sword. Under the sea, darling, it's better down where it's wetter, take it from me. Who's using that stone? Just who are you? My dude and I are the only ones who can speak through this stone. How dare you use what's not yours? Your name is Tetra, correct? You must come with my dude to see me at once. Huh. Well, don't you sound important? Fine, we're on our way. Just hold your horses, whoever you are. My dude, what are you waiting for? You heard the stone. You're supposed to show me how to get to where that voice is. If you are completing the Nintendo Gallery, this is your one and only chance to take a picture of Tetra and add her to the collection. Otherwise, you will have to spend an insane amount of money to purchase the statue of her in the Nintendo Gallery. Alright. Anyways, let's go to where the Master Sword rests. Do you say anything else? What are you doing? Show me to where the owner of the voice is now. Okay. Drop down, and in we go. Are you him? Are you the one who is speaking through my stone without my permission? Answer me. That stone is an enhanced version of the Gossip Stones, long spoken of in the legends of the Hyrulean royal family. I am the one who made it. You made it? The royal family's Gossip Stone? I'm sorry, but I have no idea what you're talking about. Have neither of you heard the tales? Tales of the kingdom, spoken of in the legend of the great hero? The place where the power of the gods lies hidden. This place, where the two of you now stand, is that kingdom. This is Hyrule. And I am its king, Dauphinus Nohansen Hyrule. My dude, do you not recognize my voice? Indeed, I am the one who guided you here. I am the King of Red Lions. There was no need for me to reveal my true identity to you, so long as that blade, the Master Sword, could defeat Ganon. But now, both of you must listen to me. Once, long ago, this land of Hyrule was turned into a world of shadows by Ganon, who sought to obtain the power of the gods for his own evil ends. My power alone could not stop the fiend, and our only choice was to leave the fate of the kingdom in the hands of the gods. When the gods heard our pleas, they chose to seal away not only Ganon, but Hyrule itself. And so, with a torrential downpour of rains from the heavens, our fair kingdom was soon buried beneath the waves, forgotten at the bottom of the ocean. Yet, all was not lost, for the gods knew that to seal the people away with the kingdom would be to grant Ganon's wish for the destruction of the land. So, before the sealing of the kingdom, the gods chose those who would build a new country and commanded them to take refuge on the mountaintops. Those people were your ancestors. Hundreds of years have passed since then. So long as Ganondorf was not revived, Hyrule would remain below, never waking from its slumber. Tetra, come to me. This necklace you wear is part of a sacred treasure called the Triforce of Wisdom, which has been passed down for many ages within the royal family of Hyrule. Your mother passed this down to you and instructed you to treasure it, and to guard it with your life. Am I not correct? The Triforce of Wisdom is none other than the sacred power of the gods that we have kept from Ganon's clutches for so many long years. The gods place upon your ancestors the task of protecting it from evil's grasp. You too must abide by the laws of the past, and so the time has come for me to teach you the fate into which you were born, the very reason that you live. Nice little homage to Link to the Past intro. Oh, you have no more tan. Dang it. My fate. You are the true heir of the royal family of Hyrule, the last link in the bloodline. You are Princess Zelda. Zelda? I'm a princess? You are confused, aren't you? I suppose such is to be expected. My dude, I'm terribly sorry that you have been caught up in these events. Oh, that was the king and not Zelda. But now that it is known that Tetra is indeed Princess Zelda, Ganon will be searching frantically for this child in an attempt to get the power of the gods that she possesses. He will not rest until he has found her. If he succeeds, my ancient kingdom under the sea will be turned into a land of shadow and despair, and so will the world you know about the waves. My dude, I need you to lend me your strength in this dark hour. I have a suspicion about what has caused the Master Sword to lose its power. I need for you to come with me back to the lands above the water and return the power to repel evil to the Master Sword. Zelda. It is far too dangerous for you to join us in this task. Fortunately, this sacred chamber is not yet known to Ganon. It is my wish that you wait here in hiding until we return. My dude, we must go! My dude. I don't know how to say this. Everything that's happened to you and your poor sister, it's all been my fault. I'm so sorry. My dude, be careful. So, first off, that cutscene was the main reason I didn't really want to play this on hero mode, other than I just wasn't super familiar with it and felt like I would die too often to be kind of entertaining. Because, as I mentioned before, playing in hero mode will translate all of that ancient text that like Valu or Jaboon say, and all of that dialogue actually spoils the fact that the King of Red Lions is the King of Hyrule and that Tetra is Zelda. And second, I kind of have mixed thoughts on Tetra being Zelda. The King of Red Lions being the King of Hyrule, I'm totally fine with. I think that's a good twist. My dude, listen well. The fact that the Master Sword lost the power to repel evil suggests that to me that something has happened to the sages who infused the blade with the god's power. The sages should be here in Hyrule, in the Wind Temple to the north and the east, and Earth Temple to the south, praying to the gods. You must head for these two temples to see what has happened to the sages and attempt to find a way to recover the power to repel evil. Unfortunately, Ganon seems to have erected some sort of magical barrier down here in Hyrule, blocking our path to the temples. But each temple should have another entrance high above upon Hyrule's mountaintops, which are now islands above the sea. As always, I shall mark these places on your sea chart. Now then, if we stay here much longer, we shall draw our enemies' attention to Princess Zelda's whereabouts. We must return to the surface immediately. If you want to explore the ancient place of Hyrule, the ancient castle of Hyrule, do it now, because once you go back to the surface, you won't be able to come back here until the very end of the game. Anyways, back to what I was saying earlier. I have mixed thoughts about Tetra being Zelda, because on the one hand, it does make sense from a narrative standpoint. Like, I can see why this twist came to be. My main issue with it, however, is that I feel like Tetra kind of loses all of her character once she becomes Zelda. Because you saw that in the final bit of that cutscene, how Zelda didn't seem to really act like Tetra. Like, even down to her body language being much more dainty versus the very, like, badass pirate that she was when she was Tetra. So I feel like she kind of loses a lot of her character when she's revealed to be Zelda. And we don't really get a return to that Tetra character until like the very, very end of the game. And this is a shame because I like Tetra a lot more than I like Zelda in this game. I don't know, it could be just a me thing, but that's just kind of what I think. My dude, do you know the legend of the Hero of Time? Once, long ago, he defeated Ganon and brought peace to the kingdom of Hyrule. A piece of the Triforce was given to the Hero of Time, and he kept it safe, much as Zelda kept hers. That sacred piece is known as the Triforce of Courage. When the Hero of Time was called to embark on another journey and left the land of Hyrule, he was separated from the elements that made him a hero. It is said at the time, the Triforce of Courage was split into 8 shards and hidden throughout the land. Even I do not know where they rest, but this much I do know. They lie hidden somewhere in this great sea. Might you have crossed paths with someone who knows much about things that lie hidden in the depths of the sea? Well, fret not if you can think of no one. Though maybe you would come upon the knowledge by asking around in a place where many people gather. So from this point on, the game is super open world. Because we can do one of like 3 things and all of them contribute to the story. We can either start doing the Triforce hunting because most of them can be obtained right here, right now. Or we could choose to do one of the 2 dungeons, either the Earth Temple or the Air Temple. Or I guess the more Wind Temple. So really, it's up to you which one you want to do. I already kind of have an order in mind, but if you guys want me to do things in a certain order, I'd be more than happy to oblige. But for right now, what I want to do is I want to go back to the Mother and Child Isles, where the Fairy Queen is. Because now that... Oh, I did the command melody, not the Ballad of Gales. I want to go back to the Mother and Child Isles because I did the right... I changed the direction of the stick. Why didn't it do the thing? There we go. All right. No, it wasn't. Was it this aisle? No, it was this one. Anyways, now that we've basically gotten this final quest to go around and get all the stuff, the stuff at the Mother-Child Isles, which is where the Fairy Queen resides, has now been opened. Yeah, I don't have any of the songs quite memorized, quite like the ones from Ocarina or Majora. So if I screw up a lot on getting all the songs for Wind Waker, or if it takes me a few tries, that's why. All right, here we go. Now will you give me the stuff? Yes. Greetings, child. It seems the door to your fate has already swung open, has it not? I am the queen of the fairy world. What's the matter? Does that not surprise you, child? I like you, and so I shall give you new power to the bow that you wield. The powers of fire and ice have been added to your arrows. When you take out your bow, press ZR to change arrowheads and then fire away. This is how it should have been in like the N64 games, because manually changing between the arrow types was kind of annoying in the N64 games. So I vastly prefer this version. Ice arrows can freeze the hottest flames, and fire arrows can melt the coldest ice. The fairies in this fountain will ease your weariness. Use them as you need to. Child, I must tell you, you are just my type. Just the way the King of Red Lions looks at him like that, like, dude, you managed to pull that baddie? That's the kind of look that he had there for a second. Also, it's just me, or did the Queen of Fairies just look like a tiny, like, baby Fi from Skyward Sword? That's always what I've thought whenever I played Wind Waker. And keep in mind, I played Skyward Sword before I played Wind Waker. Like, I didn't play Wind Waker until I was a teen. Until I was, like, late high school. Versus Skyward Sword, which I played near release when I was in middle school. Okay, I think the next thing I want to do is... I'm gonna go to Windfall. Not necessarily to go to the temple to the north, but because there's a side quest that just opened up and I want to do that real quick. Okay, so stop the boat and hop in, climb out, and you got mail. All right, 2 letters. Bleh. I'm sorry to disturb you with this unsolicited letter. If the following does not interest you, please throw the letter away without a second thought. But this is your big chance. Do you have need of an empty bottle, a piece of heart, or a treasure chart? We have them at special bargain prices. But we only have one of each. If you're interested, go to the shop shift near Rockspire Island. First come, first serve. Can't wait to serve you. To those who took the time to read this letter, please accept my humble thanks. Assistant Manager, Rockspire Shop Ship. Got a rupee. Cash on oh. You're making me pay 200 rupees to open a letter for me. Stinking mail system. To this day, Mr. Fairy, of course it was friggin' Tingle that made me pay for it. Of course it had to be Tingle. Yeah. Triforce chart. The incredible chart. Basically, as soon as you have translated any of the Triforce charts, the incredible chart will actually show you where it is on the map. You don't need to guess based off of what the chart says. Alright, so I'm gonna scroll on over through them, and actually I could probably open up some of the treasure charts that I've gotten in the past. At least start macroing those. Alright, Tingle's chart, the incredible chart. Sweet. All right, and actually, yeah, that is something I want to talk about really quick. If you decide to do the Triforce hunting and you're playing the GameCube version, sorry to say, you're playing the harder version of it because they simplified the heck out of the Triforce hunting quest here in the HD version, where you need to get less Triforce charts, and they also, I think, moved some of the Triforce charts to where you get some of the charts in the original. I think. I could be wrong on that, but either way, if you want the easiest way of getting all the Triforce charts, play the HD version. And that is another reason why I chose to play the HD version, because I didn't want to deal with that headache. Alright. Hey you, come on, use your head. You can't just stand there like that. You're in my way. Can't you move? Oops. That won't do. That won't do at all. I'm back in my old habits. Terribly sorry. Really, I am. Welcome to you, sir. This way to Windfall's outdoor shop. Chock full of fun and happy products. But I would play the GameCube version again. Don't have a Wii U. Ooh. Yeah. Anyways, if this girl seems familiar, she was actually captured in the Forsaken Fortress. She just wore a fancy dress beforehand. She came from a very rich, like, aristocratic family, but her father spent every bit of the fortune to try and get her back from the pirates afterwards. So now she's broke and she's working for this guy. Okay, so now I just need to do Song of Passage because the side quest I want to do is only at nighttime. because I think hopefully, yes. So I just need to hide behind stuff and wait for her to start moving. This may take a bit. This is a pretty lengthy side quest here. Or maybe I need to leave and just approach? Wait, there's another piece of mail? You have one letter. Here's your letter. How have you been, big brother? I'm here on the pirate ship writing you this letter. Isn't that neat? At first I was really scared, but they're actually nice. For pirates, I mean. Mr. Gonzo's a really big guy, but ever since Miss Tricia left, he's been crying like a baby. It's kind of funny, but sort of sad too. Nudge is a little strange, but nice too. And as for Senza, his beard makes him look pretty mean, but he tells really cool stories when he gets in the right mood. Zuko's kind of weird, and Mako is pretty quiet. Mako immediately gets mad whenever I try to take his glasses, so I do that a lot. As usual, Nico is always fooling around. He won't take anything serious. Actually, he seems sad not to have you around anymore. Were you guys good friends? I actually helped them out with their chores, and they actually paid me a little for it, so I'm sending the money to you. Please use it, big brother. I'll loan you my telescope for a little longer, but you have to return it to me eventually, okay? I'm doing fine here, so don't worry. I'll take care of myself. So you be sure to take good care of yourself. Good luck. Ariel. Get 20 rupees. Nice. Okay, are you doing this? Do I have to, like, go into a building and come out or something? Is that how I triggered this? Let's see, Mr. Dancing Man still dancing. Go in and out. Okay, please, 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 please. Do I need to, like, talk to her? Shh. Take off. Go away. Okay, fine. Unless, wait, do I, like, sneak up from behind her? Oh, there we go. Finally. I had like no chance to hide from her from there. I think I had to. Oh, maybe I can go into a house and leave. See, the auction house, leave. Okay, good. Okay, there we go. Take off, go away. Wait for her to run away. Hide behind stuff so that she doesn't spot me. Alright, so just need to wait for her to start running again. There we go. And I hope I can get close enough to where I can trigger a funny little cutscene thing that can happen with this specific side quest. Okay, sneak around. Not triggering it. If it doesn't happen, I'll try to describe it, but hopefully I can get it to trigger. Oh. There it is. Link actually makes a little meow sound to try and pass off as a cat and not get caught. It's cute. I like it. Okay, just keep on following. Hey, wait. Okay. So now... Gotcha! You startled me. What do you want? My heart is racing. You scared me. Wait, are you... the kind of creep that goes around at night scaring people? That's just plain mean. Just who do you think you are anyway? An ally of justice. What? Ally of justice? I'm not a thief, I swear. I haven't stolen anything. Well, yet. Please let me go. It was just an impulse. That's all. Just a bad idea. Why won't you say anything? Does that mean you're mad at me? Could you at least listen to the circumstances in my life that led up to this moment? Please, you owe me that much. Who's there? Link. I was once the richest little debutante in this town. Did you know that? But one day a monstrous bird came and took me away to a terrible place called the Forsaken Fortress, where I was locked up and held captive. It was awful. My father spent every last rupee in his coffers in an attempt to get me rescued. That's right, every last bit of our family fortune. Gone. That was when my life of poverty began. Now every day from morning until night, I've been working for the open air shop. So as you can see, I'm at least I'm trying to settle into my poor lifestyle. Doesn't that just tug at your heartstrings? What do you say about the tragic events in my pitiable life? It's terrible. And to make matters worse, for some reason I still can't figure out that slob Maggie, who was the poorest girl in town, suddenly got filthy rich. Maggie of all people. It makes me so mad and I just want to do something terrible. Ugh. Do you understand my plight? Very well. Then you'll let me go? Unfortunately, no. But why not? I'm tempted to say because I like you, but if I say the wrong thing, I have to do this all over. So, because I'm honest. It's true, I know I'm quibbling over nothing, but being so poor weakens a person's very soul. But it's time I quit making silly excuses for myself. Thank you so much. Thanks to you, I didn't have to sink down to the level of a common thief. I will never do anything like that again. Ah, what an amazing feeling. I've let all my worries out of my heart. Wow, I actually feel refreshed. Let me at least thank you. Please, take this. I got the thing, got an empty bottle. 3 out of the 4. Don't look at me like that, I didn't steal it. It washed up on the shore, so I picked it up. Don't tease me like that. It's a tiny bottle made of crystal clear glass. So beautiful. Wish my soul could be that beautiful. Oh, what am I saying? When you live in poverty, you say the cheesiest things without blinking an eye. So, I guess I should go soon. My father will stop worrying. Goodbye, little ally of justice. And good luck to you. Bye. Thanks for tonight. It's a simple little quest, but I like its outcome, and I can't argue with getting a free empty bottle. I really can't. And if I actually change it to back to daytime, and go back to the shop, roll, and actually talk to her. Oh, hi, we meet again. What? Of course, honestly, I'm working. How dare you suggest that? I'm done with all that sneaking around in the dark. In fact, I head off to a faraway island to work in the evenings now, so I won't be seeing you at night anymore. All right? Well, all right. Now, you're keeping me from doing my job, so could you please step aside? This way to the only stall with extra fun, happy things for sale. Step right up. Please, stop by. And I think it's this house and upstairs, I think, is where we can find that girl Maggie, the one that became rich. No, this is the auction house. I noticed the big fancy door that I need to go through in order to reach Maggie's place. So maybe I go... Oh, I did not... I did not need to talk to you. So maybe up through here and this door? Ah! She picked even like a concussion. His head's big enough as is. I don't need to make it any bigger with swelling. You there, halt! Oh, you're just some wretched street urchin. I thought you were the postman. But be thankful, because if you were the postman, I would have shooed you out of here before you could say boo. But say, you look rather familiar for a street urchin. Yeah, that poor man that kept on trying to run up to us and was begging for rupees. This is the same guy. He's Maggie's father. Oh, to think I would survive my ordeal and return to this town. And to think I would ever be able to live in such a beautiful, opulent house. It's like a dream come true. But no, it's a nightmare. Without him by my side, it's like a rainstorm rages in my heart. He was so kind to me in the Forsaken Fortress, that sweet boy who gave me all of those expensive necklaces when I fled from that cursed island. Just hearing his name lifts my spirits. Mo, the wonderful moblin from the Forsaken Fortress. Oh, Mo. Why, Mo? I'm always writing heartfelt letters filled with my overflowing emotions. But why don't you answer me, Mo? Ah. This is bad. Oh, terribly bad. I've drifted off into my own dream world. Oh, by the way, I have a request for you. Could you take the letter I've just finished inking and deliver it to the postbox for me? Please, I beg you. What? Really? You're such a dear. You've made Maggie so happy. The postbox. Don't you dare forget. But you must promise not to read it. The secrets of a girl's heart are to be shared only when she so desires. You're a weird girl. Loving a moblin? Just why? Some monster hear me out, I can understand, but moblins are not one of them. Alright, let's go ahead and drop off this letter. Okay, items. Here, take the letter. Gulp. This postbox is near Dragon Roost Island. Postage is only 5 rupees. Yeah, it's only 5 rupees this time. Okay, there we go. Okay. And there's one last thing to do before we wrap up for today. I'm gonna end things off with at least one more little story thing, so let's go to Outset. Because I think the Southern Temple is what I want to do first. So yeah, I think the order that I want to do things is Earth Temple first, Triforce Shard, then the Wind Temple last. I think that's the order that I want to try and do things in, if I can. Again, assuming that I can get every Triforce Shard without completing the first 2 temples. Okay, sail on over and put out some baits so that I can get the fish man, because he should be somewhere around here. Right? Nope. Oh, right. I need to do other things before I can actually do the specific island. Okay. So never mind. I'm not unlocking this first. Okay, I think the first one I want to do is just south of Dragon Roost. I think that's the first one I want to do. Because there are 2 required things to do before you could even enter the dungeons. And I want to go south. Because I think it's just over there that I want to... Yes? Yes? Yes! Okay, first... Fishman! Fishman! Can you reach? Thank you. Alright, yep. Fire Mountain. There's a great treasure inside. If you want to get inside, you gotta go to that island that's 1 square north and 4 squares west of here. Talking about ice arrows. Okay, turn around because I need to get as close to this island as possible without getting damaged for this to work. Roll on over and switch arrow. There we go. Oh, right. I need to hit the fire pillar up above. There we go. Only 5 minutes to get inside the volcano and get the items and get out. Otherwise, death. All right. Climb up. Hi, Mr. Sheepbird. Up. I don't have time for you. Okay, climb. Get on the thing. Thank you. Okay. Climb up. Run around. I think I can use the... Actually, I don't really think I need the Deku Leaf. Okay. Climb up. Thankfully, time is frozen while I'm playing the Wind Waker. Actually, that's actually kind of a handy thing to think about. Okay, so... Hop over. Climb up, and I got just under 4 minutes to do what I need to inside the volcano. Okay. Need to hop across. Thankfully, these little mini challenges are not too tough. I described them to be similar to the shrines in, like, Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. Like, that's my best comparison when it comes to these little mini dungeons here. Zip, it's just get inside, defeat the enemies, you got the item. Okay, can I grab the item, please? Thank you. I got the things. Got power bracelets. Both arms are stronger now than ever. Hooray for magical steroids. No workout required. These scrawny arms can now lift anything. And also, look at how serious he is. That is a serious face. And also, the timer is now frozen. We can spend as much time as we want in here. For whatever reason. Okay. Okay. Ooh, orb. Yep, we got ourselves a nice little strength enhancement. If only getting stronger were that easy. I know you gotta do workouts and all that stuff. Honestly, I've been thinking about actually starting to work out again. Because I did do like a little bit of like working out when I was in college. Like I would walk everywhere, and I also even took a yoga class. But I kind of skimmed out on it recently, so maybe I should try getting into working out again. Maybe that could actually help out a lot with me. Who knows, maybe that could benefit me a lot more. That could benefit me pretty well. Alright, anyways. Now, let's go to the Southern Isle. Right next to Outset. And then we'll wrap up, okay? Let's see. So I need to go east. I'm not gonna do the SpongeBob joke again. I've already done it enough times. I'm pretty sure you guys are sick of it at this point. Alright, just keep on sailing towards... Oh, there's the fish man. Oh, I already missed it. I was checking my map for a second. Turn around, turn around, turn around, turn around, turn around. Okay. Lay out to me. Also, I might as well be a little bit more... I'm going to be kind of transparent with this. In between streams, now is the time for me to kind of go around and fill in all the sea chart stuff now. With the exception of, like, the fairy fountains. Just so I can save time and not have to constantly search for the fish on stream. Sail right on over to Headstone Isle. Roll on over to the head and break that. There appear to be markings that indicate specific directions. Get a good camera angle for this, and okay. Wait, that didn't count? Oh, there we go. Okay. You learned the Earth God's lyric. Oh, great hero chosen by the Master Sword. My name is Laruto. I am a sword sage. For an age, I offered my prayers here in the Earth Temple, praying that the power to repel evil would ever remain within the Master Sword. And yet, unfortunately, due to Ganondorf's evil designs, the Master Sword you hold has lost this power. After his defeat at the hands of the Hero of Time, Ganondorf was sealed away, but not for all time. He was revived and he returned to Hyrule with a red wrath. He attacked this temple and stole my soul, knowing that he had to remove the power contained in that enchanted blade. In order to return the power to repel evil to your sword, you must find another to take my stead in this temple and ask the gods for their assistance. You must find the one who carries on my bloodline, the one who holds this sacred instrument. Nothing can stop the flow of time or the passing of generations, but the fate carried within my bloodline endures the ravages of all these years. It survives. The song you just conducted is one that will open the eyes of the new sage that will awaken within that sage, the melody that will carry our prayers to the gods. The door that blocks your way will only open when the sage plays that song. May the winds of fortune blow with you. Can I just say how weird it is that in a game where you're surrounded by ocean, that there are literally no fish people outside of a ghost of one? Like, you'd think they would be the dominant race here. But no, that is the only Zora you ever encounter in this game. And it's a ghost. I don't know, am I the only one that finds it kind of weird? But anyways, I think that'll do it for now. So, next time on The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker, go around and actually I want to go and do some Great Fairy hunting and actually get all the upgrades, because I think we're at the point where you can actually get every upgrade to from the Great Fairies. But then afterwards, we find the descendant of the sage for the Earth Temple. So, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and tomorrow will be more Xenoblade 2, and then afterwards it's just kind of repeating the same weekly schedule. So thank you so much for watching. Stay safe out there, and you all have a good rest of your day. This is Chronofahx signing out.